a metaphysical transmission. This is not your usual astrology talk, because if you follow Livzenastrology, we come from the maxim that all is self. So there's nothing outside of us, in other words, that's happening, that's not happening directly internally within you on some level. And so when we follow these rhythms, these planetary rhythms, and not just the planets, but the asteroids and what's going on with the outer realms, if you will, which are really the inner realms within, right? Because as above, so below, as within, so without. So every time we're seeing a cosmic event happening on the outside of us, it's really a reflection of what's going on internally within us. And these are systems that we were not aware of, because we were in the Kali Yuga phase of consciousness. If you follow Vedic astrology in that regard, that everything is in a cycle, that we have, it's like the cosmic breath, right? We take inhale, which invites in more energy, which would be more yang, and the exhale would be more the release, right? The feminine, or the yin coming in would be, the feminine, and the release coming out would be masculine. So it just depends on your periphery, because everything, especially as we're studying the higher mind of Uranus and Gemini, it's about duality, right? It's about the cosmic breath of in and out. We need both mechanisms for this thing to function. Just like we need the masculine, which is more of the electrical field of our body, and the feminine, which is the magnetic part of us, right? So I'm not looking in terms of gender, but I'm looking in terms of frequency. And with Uranus and Gemini right now, it's all about frequency. It's about the mind, Gemini. When you want to learn these astrological concepts, just study the base words of what these mean, because astrology encompasses a lot of the language in this construct. And when I say construct, I think of construction, right? When you go into a building and you're looking how it's constructed, that's the construct. So this dimension has a construct. The dimensions of how things are formed in this reality is constructed to show you certain things, right? So as we're approaching this new moon in Leo and the Mayan calendar day at a time, so when I look at astrology, and again, this is more of a